Hello everyone, one and only, the YouTube channel you like to watch when it comes to the stock market, off-grid investor. This is Dolph. Today in this video, I'm going to talk about the one SPAC. I wasn't planning on making the video today, I was doing the stock research and I found this one SPAC that really caught my eyes. So I had this urge to make this video. So if you click the like button, I would definitely appreciate that. So let's talk about the SPAC. It is a ticker symbol CMLF. The stock, went up quite a bit off of the news that the Ark Investment, they have invested 1.5 million shares on this SPAC. So of course, whatever the Cathy was, the investor in, like everybody follows, but it is in the Ark Investment genomic ETF sector, the Ark G. So they have purchased 1.5 million shares of that. Now the price sits at $22.35, and it went up like 20%, like after hours or so. So I see the money opportunity on this one now. So I wouldn't be surprised, if it pops quite a bit next week. Starting Monday, I'm thinking about putting a little bit of money on this one myself. But you know how I like to play something like this SPAC. I like to put a little bit of money, and if it pops significantly or like more than 30% or so, I like to take the profit of it and leave the rest of it. That's how I like to play. But just to let you know, the important thing is the deal is set to close. This merger deal is going to happen in second quarter of 2021. So I want you to note that. So I can think of like a couple of strategies that you can use to play this one. If you don't like to to watch the charts at everyday basis and something like that. Let's say you have $1,000, like you're interested in investing in this, then just put maybe $300 first initially, and see if it that goes up. Like you can still make a profit of that. But I can definitely see like maybe in a month or two, normally what this the SPAC does, it dips a little bit. I wouldn't put any more the right away, but if it goes down to right now, it says $22. So if it goes down to maybe $17 or so, $16 or so, then you can put another $300 to dollar cost average, and put the rest of the 400 right before the the merger news comes out. So like you cannot, of course, timing it, but I just told you this one will the merger will close in the second quarter. So maybe like in around like the April or so, the May, to put the rest of 400. Then it is a very safe way of playing this SPAC. We'll see how much it will go up before the merger. But I really like this the SPAC at this point. So I'm gonna talk to you about what this SPAC's the few key areas what you need to know about this SPAC. So the CM Life the Science is a company created by the affiliates of Keston Capital and the Covex Management. So if you're not familiar with those managements, you can Google that and see see like if that's the kind of management that you like. And the Semaphore is a clinical data company that uses artificial intelligence. That's what I like about it. It's kind of very highly the tech, but they use the artificial intelligence to help to bring patients' data together. It focuses on the transforming the healthcare by building dynamic models of human health and defining optimal, individualized health trajectories. The SPAC merger deal will also result in a change to the company's name, as well as for the CMLF stock. So however, a final name and the ticker for the combined company haven't been announced yet. The SPAC merger set an enterprise value of $2 billion. So quite the good size of the SPAC when you think about it. So it also includes gross proceeds of $793 million for Semaphore after deal close, which is good. That comes from the $443 million in cash held by the CM Life Science from its initial public offering in September 2020. The other $350 million is being provided by the Private Investment in Public Equity, aka the PIPE. Yeah, the SPAC merger will see the holders of Semaphore stock receive shares of CMLF stock and go up to $343 million for their shares. The Semaphore expects to have $500 million in cash available after the deal is to fund the operation. So that's about the key news about the SPAC that I want to talk about. And who is the CEO? His name is Eric Schott. He holds the PhD degree in biology. And I'm going to play the 2 minutes of video of him talking about actually what this company does. Here we go. And here's the chart. I just wanted to quickly show you. This is the Ark Investment, what they bought for this week. And this one shows on February 11th, they bought the CMLF, the stock, just 1.5 million shares of that. So I just wanted to share this information. And the company is developing the platform is called the Centralis. It's kind of like the sophisticated artificial intelligence, which improves the data analysis to serve individual, the patient. So here it comes, CEO's the video telling about the company. So here we go.
Semaphore is a health intelligence company that aims to better diagnose, treat, and prevent diseases by basically aggregating all of the data that can inform on a patient's condition and being able to provide guidance around that patient effectively to healthcare providers. Ultimately, our aim is how can we provide better guidance for individuals so they never get sick. Platform Semaphore is developing, Centralis, think of big data management platform with sophisticated artificial intelligence layered on top for improved data analytics, predictive modeling, and better guidance. So that platform can serve many different verticals. It's very much like a search engine where you're going to query the data that you have around a patient and back comes the insights. From a patient standpoint, think of it more as an Amazon model, where we understand the health of that patient better than the health system, so we're in a better position to match that patient to products and services. So there's a really important distinction in what we're doing is the ability to follow at higher frequency resolution over time what's happening in a patient's life. The type of consenting we do on the patient allows us to go into any medical system they've ever been part of to retrieve data for them, manage on their behalf, to reconstruct their longitudinal journeys. And we're now in a position where we're over 600 people. We're running at a run rate of 150 to 200,000 next generation sequencing tests a year. We're consenting patients on a massive scale to aggregate their information, and we have our partner with Mount Sinai. Launching from that point in the near term, what we're hoping to do is to continue rolling out the first wave of tools that we've developed for physicians in both oncology and reproductive health to engage the complex data being generated around patients in ways that facilitate decision-making in the patient. We're operating within the healthcare system. We understand physician workflows and how physicians work, how billing works, and all of those pieces. It's not just about the data and the models. You have to have the most holistic solution, and that's the solution.
So that was the video of the CEO talking about what is this the company is all about. I can definitely see myself putting some money on Monday, and of course, I'll definitely let you guys know what price that that I got in. So hopefully we all make some money, and that's it for today's the videos. I hope you enjoy. Please make sure to click the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next